And we are here. Once again at New Babbage. With a new paint and some new toys.
In the sunset, she looks glorious.
She really does. Yeah, I have to agree that looked really nice out there.
Mm. Oh, big toys indeed.
Yeah.
Okay.
What I could do is once I'm out, I'll I'll shut the door on the C2, and then I'll lead if you want to follow.
Sure.
Okay. I bet this looks sick from the front.
Do you want me to pause for a second? Let me
That's
know
okay.
how far forward I need to go.
Okay.
Okay, this drive's awesome.
You should be able to drift it as well.
Uh, kinda don't trust myself so much with it, but I will. I will follow your lead. I'll wait until I see you somewhere. Does this just spin on its own
Yep.
axis?
Yep.
That's awesome. It feels great.
Alright, so C2 is locked up.
Nice.
So let's go and head to Invictus.
God, you fasten that thing. Oh, no, I can keep up. This sounds awesome. You say drift, let's try.
Just park it behind me if you can.
Ooh, I didn't come up the nice easy slope. I went up the stones.
Don't go scratch my new paint job.
I, I'll try and be as careful as I can be. I have no idea how close I am.
A lot further. Come on. Keep going. That'll do.
That'll do. It doesn't stop as easily as I anticipated. It has quite a bit of momentum.
You need to watch this stream back. That looked absolutely sick, though.
And hold on, I need to turn it off. It's kind of bad practice to just get out of. And
Nope, you've turned it back on again.
that's it. So use weapons on and turn off.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, the way the door opens from the inside is awesome.
I just like the fact that you can actually stand up inside that tank.
Fair point. Didn't consider that.
Yeah. I mean, look at the actual size of the tank. I'll stand next to it.
True. True. That is rather massive.
She's huge.
How many can you carry of that in the C2?
3.
That's insane. That's just insane in itself.
Yep. 2 ballistas, 3 tanks. The Cyclones, I can fit 16. And I think I can fit 8 Ursa Rovers. And I can also fit 50 Grey Cap buggies if I really wanted to. Not that I would ever know why I would do that.
If people want to go racing in the desert.
Yeah, sure. It'd be so cool if we could push them out, because then I could just do a bombing run. Just use the ground vehicles as bombs.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
I see what you mean.
it'd be cool.
You could use them as target practice.
Could. I haven't actually fired the tank yet.
Ho ho ho.
I literally just spawned it and put it in my ship, and that was it.
How can you not play with it?
What?
How can you not want to play with it? It's awesome, and it drives so nicely. And it sounds epic.
It
But
does sound
it
cool.
doesn't break as quickly.
No. But tanks tend not to.
Hmm.
It's a lot of mass to move.
Yeah, they're not really made for stopping.
Nope.
They're
Oh,
more like stopping other things.
Becky says hi again.
Hi again.
Really looking forward to the Crusader Day. It's going to be so cool.
Hmm. Yeah, me too.
So I think we've got Misk, Crusader, and Tumbrel, but I'm not 100% sure whether Misk is there or not.
Okay. Nobody on board.
Nope. And it's literally the next stop.
Sweet. I must say, I do like the medical kit designs.
Yep.
Sometimes wish the metro was as on time and as fast as these.
I'm glad the real metros don't stop as quick, though.
Yeah. I bet that would give quite a headache.
Yeah. Like, I don't care how good your sea legs are, you will go flying.
Mm-hmm. And behind you.
Yep. It's Crusader's Hall.
Ooh, I've been looking forward to this all day. Oh, he's back.
Oh, yep. Yes, he is. Oh, wow. Oh, my goodness. Wait a minute. Oh, please tell me that's two C2s. That is, isn't it? What a display.
They look so menacing in here.
Wait, oh, the one on the left isn't the C2. It's got a chin turret. So does that mean the one at the back is the A2?
Okay, the back is A2. The one on the right is the Crusader Starlifter C2, and the one on the left is the Starlifter M2.
Um,
So there's an A2. So from the
yeah,
left, it's M2, A2, and then C2.
but the A2 is not in game yet. That's what I'm drawing reference to. It doesn't come out till
Oh.
later this year. Wow, it's got a lot of guns. A lot of guns. Like, wow, so that's like 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 turrets on the bottom. I'm looking up at the top. Yep, 5. That's 5 turrets so far.
Wow.
What? Oh, these are... What are these? Are these rocket launchers? I don't know what they are. Nope, these are guns as well. Wait. That's 7 guns? Well, 7 turrets? What? Okay, I've just lost my mind.
That is.
A lot of firepower.
That's a lot. Yeah.
Like,
You
wow.
can just see the inside. The inside isn't cladded yet, but.
Yeah.
Trying to see inside as far as I can, because I'm nosy. That's insane.
That's kind of ridiculous. Okay.
So.
I kind of want to
The
have a look at...
Starfire's good.
Sorry, go.
Go ahead. No. I was just going to say, the Starfire is going to take over the server and invest in everything.
Potentially, but I've never seen the inside of the M2 yet. Okay, so cargo area looks the same. So why could this one carry less cargo? I'm confused. Why does this one carry less?
It does?
Yeah.
Is it shorter? Or is that just a trick of the eye?
It feels about the same. Yeah, I would say, yeah, it's the same.
Does the normal C2 have these two massive light strips? Because I don't think so.
Yep, it does.
It does?
Yep.
Okay, we're gonna have to compare it with the C2 that they've got on display here, because something's... So why is this one...
I don't know, I can't figure
Why
that
does this
out.
one carry less? So what variant is this supposed to be? So what...
So this
like,
one's
what's
like
the difference between the...
So this one's like in between the C2 and the A2. So it's semi-military. So apparently yep. So inside the habitation area, it's different. And there should be an extra seat up in the cockpit.
There is, I'm just here now.
Yeah. Okay. So instead of the recreational area, we do have jump seats for a total of 12 people. Oh, there's a door over here as well. Wow, what's this? Armory? What do you mean armor? Whoa. I feel like James Bond or something. Or John Wick.
I feel like I'm about to get stuck in the door.
This is insane.
That is a lot. So these are pods for armor?
Yep. Yeah, this is... Wow. And obviously you've got this little bench so you can put your boots on. That's so cool. Wow.
Are these weapons rack or are these clothes racks? The two big ones.
They'll be clothing, I would guess, because obviously they'd put it on your space so you'd need to change out your clothes.
Yeah.
That's insane.
I want to see the quarters. These are jumpsuits. Jump seats. That'll be as good a door as any.
So this is habitation.
Doors, my mortal enemy.
Oh wow, okay. We got double bunks. 3 beds. What? Why is there 3 beds? Why is there not 4?
Because there's only 3 people driving the ship.
I suppose, yeah, this is for the crew, isn't it?
Hmm. 4 would have made sense though. But I guess the big one is for the captain and the other 2 have to share. Also, they don't get storage for their personal artifacts inside the beds.
This one you do. I suppose this one's for the pilot.
Yeah.
That's a lot of books.
Avid reader.
Okay, so component-wise...
Dog fighting I learned from my fish tank. Everything I know about dog fighting I learned from my fish tank. J-span systems. Financial diaspora.
Okay.
Grace and might. Never too late. Silent this.
So this one comes with full military outfit. So these are all military components, as far as I can tell. Yeah. Yeah, they are. These are... Yeah. These are military grade components. Same amount of storage for personal belongings, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
But given that the fact that this top floor is the same length as the C2s, there's no way that the bottom cannot be the same size. So why is it shorter on cargo?
Is it just the weight restriction?
I guess.
Since you're carrying more people?
I mean, you'd still be able to fit 3 tanks, I would guess. So... It cannot be too much on the weight. Yeah, these are... Where are these? Yeah, these are military. Whoa, okay. So this is a lot more escape pods. A total of, like, 8 escape pods. Kinda don't like that other seat, though. It seems a bit...
Do I dare sit? Do you dare sit?
No, I'm not going to. Cockpit's the same size. But I'm not sure how I feel about the 3rd seat, but it makes sense from the fact that it's got a use and a function.
Yeah. I mean, how do normal airplanes? They have the 3rd seat, don't they?
Not anymore, they don't.
Alright, okay.
They used to.
So are you sure that it has less cargo?
Yeah, I'm definitely.
ability?
Yeah, because it was one of the things that made me go for the C2 over the M2.
Hmm. Do you think they might have changed it now that it's out?
Nope. Because
Well, then I'm confused.
they did give a boost to either. Um, but it's still like I think it's like 100 less cargo.
Hmm.
But I still kind of understand. Nah, it's exactly the same size. It really is the same size. I can tell by the pattern of the floor.
Okay, I'm glad you can, because for me, for a moment, I thought it felt shorter. But I'm probably wrong. Hmm. My depth perception is a bit off.
Say it does
Huh.
have the big lights.
It does, yeah. But I felt they were further. Never mind. Well, that's strange indeed. Hold
Hmm.
on.
Oh, look at the A2 in that black though.
Hmm.
I
Black
like.
with red accents. Very nice.
Yeah. Mine won't have the red accent thing though. If I go for the black for the C2.
Hmm. Sucks, I guess.
Yep.
But
Okay, let's have a look at the Zenith Hall.
this play looked so cool. They looked so menacing in that hall.
Oh, this hall's a little bit different. Okay, so this is one of the big halls. So this will be the Star Runner. Yes, it is. Oh, there's two. Cool. So yeah, this is where you can rent it.
Well, definitely. I want to try it out. Because I'm not that much looking to run cargo. That's kind of my main aim in this game.
Well,
But
this ship's a good do everything ship. Um,
yeah.
it has 114 cargo. It has two
Mhm.
turrets, both sides 3 weapons. The pilot has a gimbaled nose turret, which is also outfitted with 2 size 3 weapons. You can pretty much fit a lot of different ground vehicles, apart from the big two, ballista and the Nova tank or tank.
Hmm.
Um, Eventually, you will be able to run data with it though.
Mhm.
You do also have a smuggling area, and I just think it's an absolute beautiful ship. Although someone turned the lights
It
off.
is. How rude. Quantum drive. Storage. Oh,
Yep, that's the secret access.
not so secret, is it?
Not when you know.
Not when you know. And you get chess game.
Yep. Something to do during quantum travel.
Indeed. This is a nice kitchenette too.
Yeah.
This is a nice living area. Even got some plants. No, wait. What? Oh, okay. I was gonna say, I didn't realize it was playable, but it's...
Yep. Yeah, you can actually play it. It's a bit slow, but it is totally playable. I've had a successful 3 games of chess.
I know that was an illegal move, but don't at me.
I was gonna say cheating.
Oops, my hand slipped. Turret seat up and down. So how many crew does this canvas carry?
Realistically, you'll be wanting 3 crew.
Okay.
There are 3 beds. So you'd want wait there. I think I might sneeze.
Oh no. Don't do it. Bless you.
Yes.
3 beds.
So yeah, you'll want a pilot and a co-pilot, and someone for the scanner, so you can pick up the data. If you run into trouble, the guy can hop off the scanner and hop into a turret, just like your co-pilot will. It's very much a team player's ship.
Let's see.
I do like the habitational area though. It's very reminiscent of the C2. Well, actually the C2 is more reminiscent of this.
I hate doors, I can tell you that. Yeah. It's strange that the habitation in this is almost the same size, if not bigger,
It is slightly bigger, yeah.
than the CT.
It's wider.
That is a pretty snow globe. So it's a hollow globe, it's not a snow globe, per se.
And of course, one of the best parts of the ship.
Oh, hi, sorry.
It's okay. Yeah, so weapon rack on your side, where you can place 4 weapons, and obviously you can also place another 4 weapons down here.
And you said you spawn in this game? In this ship? In this game.
Nope, no you can't. It's
So
only
which ones allow you to do that?
only ones that have medical beds, but eventually that's not going to be the gameplay that's intended for medical beds. They're basically just going to be a place where you can heal yourself.
I see.
Your main spawn points will be the hospital. So every now and again you'll kind of need to go back so they can get a more up-to-date clone of yourself. And it also depends on how you die, depends on how good the clone will be, because obviously you will inherit certain things the more times you die. So obviously if you died getting shot to the head, then you might come back and have like some sort of brain damage or something.
Okay.
It's completely undecided yet.
Oh wow, okay, so this version is far more outstocked with for data running.
Nope, they're both the same.
Are they?
Yep,
Because I don't think there's this many screens in the first one that we've just come from.
there is. There's only one variant of
Hmm.
the MSR.
Then I did not see them. I must be blind.
It's because you came through a different access point. You went through the floor as opposed to going through where the servers are.
I'm gonna go back in just for my own sanity. I'll be right with you.
Okay.
Yep. Okay. I am. You are right. I must have not seen them when running out, or not seen them the same way. Very cool though. I do like the shape of the ship. I think the best out of quite a few of them.
Yeah.
What we got here?
Over here is just the Tumbrel series, the ground vehicles. So obviously you've got the different
Ooh.
variants. So this one's the RN. I think this one's the cargo one, if I remember.
There's no weapons, so.
Yeah. This one's the TR. I think this one's just a standard one, yeah. The AA. So this one's got the anti-air weapons on it. And this one's the TR, I believe. No, the MT. This is the one I have.
Right. I'm still absolutely in love with the way they've designed wheels in this game.
Yep.
It's sick. So cool. So, so cool.
And the fact that you can actually see the inner workings of how it should work is pretty cool.
Yeah, I know. There's no kind of ambiguity or kind of, oh, well, how is that supposed to work?
Yeah.
No, it just looks how it should.
Yeah. It's exactly how you would imagine it would work.
Mm.
So that's it for the Crusader ship so far then. So I wonder what else we've got in store. I wonder if we've got another hole on the other side.
I can tell you, even though I looked at the map.
It does look like there is another hole. Yep, there is.
Whoa.
Yep. He was right, it is Misk. So it was Tumbrel, Crusader, and Misk today. So this hole is going to be interesting. So I'm guessing Freelancers was probably going to be the main ones. Maybe a Starfarer. I'm going to guess a Starfarer. It's got to be. Okay, so I see some of the freelance. Yep, there's a Starfarer. Sheetik.
Oh boy. I saw the smaller ship, and the first thing that I thought of was Barney. You know, the big
Yep.
purple dinosaur, the face.
Yep.
Wow, this looks intimidating.
What's funny is she's actually the same size as the C2, but moves like a brick.
Look at that though. Oh, tortoise.
So here we have the Misk Razor, the futuristic Formula One type racing spaceship. Over here
Yes.
we have one of the Reliance series Sultana. There is multiple versions of these, and there is one which is made for news, where you can like record events that's going on in the verse and use them to broadcast. So that will
Oh,
be a
really?
profession. Yep, that's going to be a profession at some point
That's
as
so
well.
cool.
So you'll be like your own kind of like anchor for the news and stuff, reporting on stuff live, which I think is pretty cool.
That is cool. Also, the view in this is just
Yep.
fantastic.
I like the way it rotates.
Hmm.
And the way the seats rotate, so where instead of being side by side, you're on top of each other. It's pretty cool.
Very. This thing does not look like it's supposed to take off.
She tries not to.
It's so big.
She really does try not to. Be prepared to get lost. If you do go inside, you're more than welcome. But, yeah. I'll give you a little tip. A lot of the directions are actually on the floor. They are colored stripped paints. So if you follow the stripes, it'll lead you to wherever on part of the ship you go.
I don't know if I should now. I get lost even in the smallest ships.
It's fine. I know my way around, so I'll be able to find you.
At least that's some comfort.
So what this ship's
That's a
used for
turret.
is some cargo, but it's mainly for refueling. So this would scoop up the fuel from gas clouds and whatnot. It would then convert it, I assume, into fuel. And then you could, if someone else's ship was broken down, you would actually be able to attach to their ship via a fuel line and refuel them. And
Awesome.
of course, you'd be able to charge whatever the price is that you'd want to charge.
Mm. Mm. Wait, am I out in the open? Out the
Yes,
back?
yes, you're on the refueling balcony. So from your balcony, you'd be able to select which container that you would want to draw fuel from to pump into someone else's ship. Eventually, you will actually have to power manage the pressures inside the tanks because obviously you don't want to fill them too slow, the other person's ship, but obviously if you put too much pressure on, you could actually damage that person's ship or potentially
Yeah.
cause an explosion, which you really don't want.
No. The other thing is, with the tanks so exposed, I feel like they'd be an easy target, especially if you see that if you're in battle and that ship turns up and it's not one of yours.
Yeah. So this ship's not really for battle. This ship is primarily for basically just refueling, yeah. So this one is the military version. There is a civilian version. The main difference is its loadout as well as its color scheme. The other one is very. I'm trying to think. It's just kind of naked metal. It's not really painted.
Mm-hmm. It's cool.
It is cool.
Yeah, but I mean, if you're in battle, if you're in a long battle, like a siege battle kind of thing,
Yeah.
you need I did not see that ladder. Character just kind of jumped on it. And you need to be refueled. I guess you'd call the ship in, right? I see what you mean by getting lost.
But the thing is with this ship is you'd want to keep this right on the sidelines because she does not move fast and she doesn't have the maneuverability, and she would be left very vulnerable.
Yeah. Especially if somebody sees you refueling. and
Yeah.
then just thinks to themselves, "Oh, take 2 out in one go."
So this is the kind of ship you really don't want to destroy. To be fair, what you'd want to do is disable it, take out the crew, and then
Take
kind
it
of
for your own.
yeah, you'd want to take the fuel, um, because the fuel's what would be valuable.
Hmm. Okay, now I need to find my way down. Aha. Oh. Very interesting.
Yep, I do quite like it. It was the ship that I used to fly, thinking it would give me kind of like an insight into what the C2 would be like, but it really isn't. It's not even on the same page.
Hmm. If she is as low as you say. So is this a ship that you don't really want to go into orbit and back out again? Rather just keep her out.
Yeah, she can go into atmospheres, but you really don't want to. Not with a ship like this.
Hmm. These tanks are huge. You can see you running around inside.
Yeah, just giving a tour.
Hmm. Absolutely.
It's a shame you didn't come up this far because there is actually a Star Wars reference in here.
All right, I'm on my way.
Do you know whereabouts you're going?
Up. Right. Hi.
Hi. You'll get it as soon as you see it.
I hope I don't disappoint you. I see.
Aren't you a little short to be a stormtrooper?
I see.
I love it. These are just like maintenance hallways and stuff. Little hidey
Yeah.
holes and stuff. Because obviously, you you can board people's ships. And this one was designed around when they kind of wanted to take the game to a level where they wanted to do FPS in ships, which is why it's one of the featured ships for FPS missions.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, it's a pretty cool ship. Up here is basically where the crew would reside on long trips. So as you can see, there's a total of 6 beds. Or is that 5? Nope, there's 6. But there is also one for the captain,
Hmm.
giving a total crew of 7. So obviously in here
Are they all
is
necessary?
yes, yes they are. There's a lot of turrets and there's a lot of different jobs, different roles. Through here, I believe, is the captain's quarters. Yes, it is. Kind of got to question him on his choice of bedding, though.
Aww. They're so cute! Why? I mean, it's cute, but why?
No idea. To get down from here, you could take the elevator. However, because have they boarded this one up? No, they haven't.
Hey.
So you can take the ladders down, which is a different way to get around the ship. Because once again, obviously, if the gravity generator gets shut down, you will need a way to get around the ship.
Ah.
And obviously, you can just vault over this.
Oh, you can?
Yep.
Ow. Oh. Just on one side. Cool. It does feel kind of depressing in here, though, I have to say.
Yeah, it's very cold, clinical.
Dark.
It's a very clinical type ship.
But then that bedding.
Yep.
Do you think the person that designed it had that bedding as a kid? Or has a child of their own that has that bedding and then just
I think it's just I think it's just like a bonus thing because it is in some of the promo videos that they do for the game. Oh, I forgot to show off the freelancer miss.
Barney.
Yes. Its first appearance might not look like much, but this ship packs a punch. She is obviously the military version of a cargo ship. She doesn't carry as much as her other variants, but what she does carry is a ton load of missiles. And these are the loading racks for those missiles.
Wow.
Yes. In here you can put more specialized cargo. You also have a top port to get in and out.
Huh?
In here is basically the living quarters of the ship. So you have a very, very small kitchenette. You also have a toilet on the opposite side. And obviously you have double bunk beds for a total crew of 4. And of course up in here on the flight deck, you do have 4 seats.
Ooh. Cozy.
It is cozy.
This actually is cozy.
I enjoy this, but with the dashboard being so long, as you can see, you are quite far away from the window, which means that you have more of the letterbox kind of effect.
Yeah. This visibility.
Which is what I was worrying about when we got the C2.
I see. Come on. Spirit?
There is a turret at the back, yes, above the rear door.
didn't realize you'd gone out the other way. I still saw it. Still looked to me as if you were in the ship, and then I saw how many meters you were away, and was like, ah, let's see.
So I think that's it. I think the only thing left for us to do is go and have a look at the Hollow Suite.
Yeah.
And let's see if there's anything new coming.
I'm excited about the Hollow.
I do enjoy.
It feels like a surprise opening.
Yeah. Yeah. I do enjoy it. It's definitely my favorite part, which is why I like to leave it till last. Because it's like a little bit of a surprise, yeah. Because you just don't know what's there. But it is cool seeing the A2 here. And seeing how much firepower that thing has. That's insane.
Yeah.
Because that's not due for, I think, another 3, maybe 6 months. I can't remember what update it comes out in. But it's not till later.
It's cool.
It might even be longer than that. I can't remember.
So you weren't expecting her to be here today?
No, I wasn't. I was just expecting the M2 and C2. I do like how they've put the tanks around the different areas, though.
Yeah.
That does look quite cool. Have they put seating on the other side, or... nope. More tumbrils. What is that? Oh. It's one of the...
bike?
Yep, it's one of the motorbikes.
Ooh.
Also made by Tumbril, so it has the same kind of wheels as what Tumbrils does. It is called the Tumbril Ranger TR.
That thing looks sick. Look at the guns pointing. Just.
It will be nice to actually have.
Yeah.
It will be nice to actually have motorcycles that that are actually for the ground.
You know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of the Bat Bike.
Yep. So over here we have another Crusader ship coming. So this one is... I'm trying to remember without actually trying to think. The Iron.
Inferno.
Oh. I thought...
Crusader Ares Starfighter Inferno.
Huh.
Heavy fighter. Whether heading up a crew or hunting a big ship solo, the Ares Inferno is a force to be reckoned with. The ballistic Gatling equipment variant tears through gunship armor. Excuse me, madam, that was rude. Shove me out of the way. And turns smaller fighters into dust in seconds. How rude!
Yeah.
NPC in this game is rude.
So the reason why I said iron is because there are two variants. You've got one which strips shields, and you've got one which strips armor. So this one would strip through the armor, and the other one would strip the shields. The other one's called the Iron, and obviously this one's the Inferno. But the Iron is actually supposed to be white, and the Inferno is supposed to be black. So when I first seen this, I thought initially it was the Iron, but obviously it does say on the
The ship looks so cool. Yeah.
It does. It's got the Crusader engines at the back, which are very reminiscent of the architectural design of all Crusader ships so far. Even their shuttle that will be at Urizen will also feature those 4 engines.
So cool. Again, off-center design.
Yeah. Yeah. Asymmetrical's quite a good way to go with a lot of their ships. I might pick one up.
Funnily enough, the C2 is not.
No, No, but it was made to be that way purely because it's a cargo hauler and it needs to be
Hmm.
aerodynamic. And obviously, one of the first rules of aerodynamics, if you want it to be easier on yourself, is to make it so it is symmetrical.
Yeah. Very cool. That's a very cool looking ship.
It is. So, without further ado, I think we should load up the ground vehicles, take them to another planet, and play.
Absolutely. Well, this was a very cool day.
It was indeed, yeah.
Even just looking back at all of the series standing here together,
Yep.
very cool. Very, very cool.
Yep. Was just grabbing a screenshot.
No hurry.
I think my game froze again.
So, yeah, you're standing up against the wall.
Yep. I'll give it a couple of minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So my game did actually crash. So I'll just relaunch it and then join back. I'm thinking about getting one. I'm not 100% sure yet.
Right.
The only problem I've got with it is you can't change the weapon out on it, I don't believe. And instead of having it as a ballistic, I would like to have it as an energy repeater because I wouldn't like to think of how much the ammo is going to cost for that ship.
Yeah.
Purely because obviously the kind of ship that it is,
Mm-hmm.
it's a pretty hefty ship. Um, and obviously ammunition would depend on the different caliber of the different guns. And if anything of real life's anything to go by, the larger the caliber, the more expensive it is. So if you're burning through
Mm.
2,000 rounds in combat, that's going to be a pretty big number to pay for. So that combat's got to be
Yeah.
worth. It's got to be worth the rearm price, as well as any damages you pick up. I'm not sure if the ship has an interior or not, or whether it's just a fighter because it is quite large. It's not as big as the Mercury Star Runner, but it's not quite as small. as some of the other ships. But at the same time, it's also not quite that tall. So
I mean,
we just have to see.
have we seen any more about that mock-up?
Not really. They've shown us a couple of teaser trailers, but they were quite a few. I think they were a couple of years old. So overall, the design hasn't changed somewhat, but obviously we don't know the scale, really. Um, I mean, they do give us the length, the beam, and also the height. But the thing is, the height also includes the landing gear, so it's kind of hard to judge exactly, how tall is the landing gear before the ship starts.
Yeah, that's true.
So it'd be a hard one to figure out.
Hmm. There's quite a few players here today. Especially standing at the elevators, you see them all come in.
Yeah, I do like the
Also
fact.
seen somebody with your green armor, by the way.
Yep,
Ah, your head tracking is working.
cool. Okay,
Maybe.
but but no, I do think it's cool that they show us the the hollow view of what's to come in the future and what's not far off. But they don't show you all of the ships that's coming. They do keep some in reserve, and obviously there's some that you just don't get any information about when they just drop a ready flyable ship into the verse. Um, so the Nomad was the last one, I think, where they done that, where we had no announcement of a ship. We had speculated that there would be one, but they dropped it straight in with no promotion, no nothing. It just launched and was already in game, and you could buy it on the website. So they do that every now and again, and it's kind of cool that they do
Use
that.
that. Yeah. Keeping us on our toes.
Yep. So whilst there are, I think, over 200 ships on in concept or already in game, I know we've got over 100 ships in game at the minute. Um, I think we have either 40 something or 50 something if you don't include all the different variants of the different ships. Um, but going by all of the ships that we know about, that they've told us about, which is about 200,
Wow.
that we have concept for. Because we do know they're not making every ship that they've mentioned in lore, but the ones that they have released concepts for, those will be the ones that they will be aiming towards making. But if anything's to go by, they release ships that's not even concepted or talked about. So it's quite interesting.
Hi.
Hi,
Welcome back.
thank you.
Oh, are you in the lift with me?
Nope,
Nope, you're not. Why not?
I am now.
This is one hell of a lift. What?
Whereabouts are you? I don't see your marker.
I'm at the expo hall.
Huh. And I died.
Oh no!
Nothing like a welcome back, eh?
Yeah. I thought you were in the lift with me, and then all of a sudden you weren't. Well,
Um, okay, so I will be at the hotel. I think. I can't even remember if I set my spawn point or not.
Oh boy.
I don't remember. I might not even be at New Babbage. I might be all the way back at Arcorp.
See you. I see your cursor. You're here.
Okay. How far?
24 meters.
No, no, that's not me. That's my dead body.
Oh no. Well, that's rude.
It's just one of those things that happens.
Yeah. I need to head to the commons, right?
Yes, you do.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm all the way back at Arcorp.
No.
Yes, I'm at Bajini.
Well, I can drive the vehicles to the C2.
Yeah, you can do that. The only thing is, I think they'll just despawn as soon as I pull a ship because, realistically, you can only pull out 3 vehicles at the same time.
So will it get rid of one of them? Or all of them?
It would despawn one of them. But
Which one is the last one you spawned?
it won't be the last one I spawned, it'll be the first one, which will be the C2. But that's not totally a bad thing, because what I could do is I could spawn the C2 and bring the C2, and then we could just load them there.
That's fine. I'll go and sit in my tonk.
Okay. So I've got 7 minutes to wait.
I don't know where I am. Comments. I am in the comments. Right. Okay. With there being 3 stations. I might get a drink whilst I'm here.
Yep. That's a good idea.
I can't even place the empty bottle on the counter.
Nope. You used to be able to. I used to actually put mine in the bin.
Don't think I'm able to, am I?
I don't think so.
I just want to be... Oh! Nope, that's just dropped. And never mind. Well, I dropped it near the bin. That's close enough, right?
Yep. What I might do with it taking some time
Hold on.
before I can get there, I might just end the stream here.
Okay.
Okay, so I think it's been a success. Crusaders Day has definitely been one of the better days. It was nice seeing the A2 as well as the M2. The differences between the C2 and the M2 though were quite a bit more drastic than I was actually predicting. I thought there would be pretty much a carbon copy. I thought the cargo area would be impacted somewhat. Um, Still can't understand fully why the cargo is limited less than the C2s, but I do like what they've done with having a armory as well as where the personnel would sit for a drop off. But yeah, I think it's been a really nice look at the different ships as well as the Tumbrel Novatonk.
Yeah. Very.
So yeah, um, to those watching, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this content and would like to see more, I will be streaming this event on other days as well throughout the week for the remainder of the Invictus Fleet Week. If you would like the game, use the promotion code in the description, and it'll give you an extra 5,000 in-game credits. So yeah, thank you for watching. Click follow if you would like the notifications, and I'll see you next time.